There it is. The culprit I could not get to work. So watching last night on a video, I found out I got this 44 megahertz for center. It's kind of cool. So I have this going to the TV. This is to my scope. Horizontal, which is the left side. I thought they were vice versa. I'm not using this. I got this switched over here. That's okay there. This goes to vertical input of the scope, and I had to take some make these things today. This one come with it, so I'm going to turn it on. I'm on channel 4. I think everything's ready to go. So a long time ago, I've replaced some capacitors down here. There's a couple of Nichicon back here. This is the one with the U on it or N that I do not like. I did this way back when I bought it. These three need to be done. All these resistors with green stripes on them are either lower than they read or they're questionable. Usually I put a red Sharpie on it when it has to be replaced. So I think there's one marked green back here. I think the rest of them, I thought I had a bunch of off ones up here on the oscillator, but I was afraid to touch it. I didn't mark any of them. I know there's some of them that are not, these things look like they're all dried out. Yes, that one there, man. So we got all this happening. So anyways, I'm gonna turn it on. It's this TV here. I'm hooked up to the 300 balance. This thing here is just floating. I got some paper shoved in here. No centering rings, no magnets. Just it is what it is. I got this like this right now because I didn't want to burn a spot in my screen. Whoops. I'll probably turn the light off. This might be better. Actually, maybe it's this light. I should have off. Yeah. Okay, I'll turn it on. See what happens. Now, I don't use any caution. Everything gets plugged in. I got neutral on the left here marked. I don't know where my cord is right now. But I check with my chassis. My chassis goes this whisker wire and comes here to here. I got it marked white here. I don't know what this came from. I haven't worked with this TV in like a long time, a year. Here's neutral. Neutral goes to the left. If we go to the right, we could have explosions. We don't know. Goes to the left. I had explosions with this thing a long time ago, and I put a capacitor on the ground. Everything I have is lifted from ground. There's no ground on any of my stuff. Forget what I'm doing here. I need the generator on. So here I got the pips. I'm just learning this stuff. I'm just learning. So I get this up. Before my XY didn't work on this scope. It didn't work. That's from my arm on the tuner. So I do have 1, 2, 3. That's the center frequency 45 megahertz, and the other two there, one there, one there. I'm not going to try to adjust nothing because I don't think I know how yet. Here's what I get. Here's my excellent meter. I very seldom use it because I think I'd burn it out. I only use it for a little bit of negative voltage. Control grid voltage is all I think I need it for, really. The rest I use this thing. So, working on this. I think the diode's okay in there. A little messy all the time. So we got 4 of those put on, and the center frequency is here. It doesn't have a light. Or wait a minute. No, it's this one. 44 megahertz. This one doesn't have a light. So I got the 4 on plus the center frequency. I just learned that last night. That's cool. Because I was wondering how the hell do you know where to stop turning this damn thing, so. So I think I might try to get some of these resistors at 680 ohms, I guess, 330 ohms, and a few of these, something with a black. I'm not sure what that is. A white? No, that's silver. I don't know what they are. Another 330 ohm, probably right there. That one, which is what? 560 ohms. I couldn't remember what a green was. So, but these got to be replaced. And I might replace that black one down there. I probably won't. So this thing is floating. So you can push it up. Try to keep it away from the picture tube. Here's the original one. The horizontals are fried, shorted. I measured it, and the one with the red is the side that's bad. So this is the center tap. This is one, and this is the other side. But I want to take this thermistor. I looked at this thermistor because it had green stuff on it, and I know that one guy always talks about the green stuff, so it freaked me out. And then there's a shitload of green stuff under one of these. There's a shitload of it. So I figured it's done anyways, but that's vertical windings. What the hell is it? But this deflection coil doesn't have the thermistors on it. It's just, here she is. It's green, definitely green, so. But here's what I get. That's this TV. Here's what I get. I will shut this light off. Actually, I gotta turn the TV down. And I'll try to feel for that 4500. This is it. This is the 4500 one. I think it's right here. Ah. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Uh-oh. Get a feel for it here. This one. Yeah, I'm shutting off this one right here. a little. I thought I could. I don't know why the markers are following me here. I don't understand that. They should stay still. Well, I thought this one was staying put earlier. These ones were following it. And I'm hooked up. Okay, I got this going in. At this time, I have, yeah, that going into the 300 ohm balanced. And I'm coming out of the test point. Where is it? Test point number 3 with a 10K resistor. And that came with this unit. That comes down here. It comes down. This is to the chassis. It comes down into here. Well, that's loose. I don't have that. I have the probe for that, but I haven't been using it. So maybe I didn't gain no function here. No gain of function here. I'll try this here again. Remember where it's at. And it will move. It will move. The markers should stay put. What the hell? I'm still getting nowhere, I guess. I'll shut the feel for that one again. Oops. There, that one. That's the 44 megahertz, so test point 2 and test point number 1 has about 150 volts on it. It hooks up to the plate of one of the IFs. The other one is just on the other side of the transformer coil windings. So test point 1 is on the plate of the primary windings, and test point 2 here is on the other side of the transformer, which is probably that one right there. If I get her in focus. I don't know how I learned that, but I put the note in the book. So test point 1, I had about 110 volts there. So it shows all this stuff here. I have one that looks like this. Attenuator pulls in and out. Pretty cool thing. I don't have one of those. I don't have one of those. I have one of those. I'm not going to try to align it. I just wanted to play around with it. So I still have the markers following the sweep when I move it. So this is the one I got going on. to the through a 10K resistor, and then I think I might even say something about a 10K here. I think it does. So I guess that's about it. I thought at least I got that shape going. I didn't even have that shape going before. So I have to work on why the oh, I don't have a battery. I don't have the hold on. Hold the phone. I don't have this thing hooked up to the automatic gain control pulling maybe a negative 3 volts, but I don't remember it saying anything either. So that's the one I have. And come up with the main chassis, but I don't come up with nothing for that. I'm not going to buy, it's got mold on it on the picture tube. I swore I cleaned all this stuff, because if I put electrolytics in it, I had to put them on the back side. So I had to have that clean, so I don't know where all that mold come from. If I hook this up, change it to 75 ohms and hook it up to my shielded cable going to my IFs, I don't get nothing. This ain't sending out enough signal or something. But I got farther than before anyways. A little tone. Turn the volume up. I put it here for the when I put on the RCA shielded cable, but I couldn't get no signal into the TV, just on channel 4. Channel 4, 300 ohm balanced. That's where I'm at. So here's that's the 44, the 44, the center frequency right there. So there are the 4 markers. There's the center frequency, and that everything follows. So I got to figure out the common sense here. So I'm missing something. So if I put, well, I think I have to put the 44 there. Maybe that was what I was thinking. So let's shut the 44 off again. Nope. Nope. Right there. There's the 44, the center frequency. Maybe that's what I did. And I have to adjust the coils to bring that peak over and try to get that shape. Well, that's what this is about. I'm trying to learn this crap. I'm going to take this out of service. I got my little oscilloscope. My little oscilloscope will not work with this. It will not give me any shape like this. It's like it has an incorrect front end or something. It will not do this stuff. I'm still working on this stuff. I won't work with the capacitors anymore until next summer. I got a bunch of, I got these things here. I got all these babies. Not these ones. Not the black ones, just the waxies to, I can practice if I can get this stuff out of here. These ones. These ones are out of this TV. This TV needs the horizontal um, horizontal's not too big and stable on that one. Otherwise, this TV works pretty damn good. But these all come out of that airline. A lot of these big ones for automatic gain control and vertical oscillator. These little black upright ones, these things were all bad. These little upright things. I thought they were electrolytics, but they're like 0.047 and 0.0 something, 0.01. Every one of these were really the leakiest. Then the second leakiest were if I had any of those Bumblebee ones. I don't know if they were in this TV or not. But then the waxies were in the best shape. I don't think there's Bumblebees. Okay, I got to remember this stuff. Okay, so I have to move my wheel until the center frequency is in the center of my scope, I would assume that means. If I'm here, I put this in the center, and then I adjust my IFs and stuff to try to get that little U-shaped thing, and try to get the center of the U-shaped thing in the center of the 4400. Where is it? I feel it. No, I think it's this one. Yeah. So I have to get that in the center of the U-shaped thing. That's what I don't know. When I listen to people like that, they don't really explain where. It's like I don't know not much about computers because I haven't used a computer in like 10 years. I don't even have a computer. But when they explain things, they should be a little bit slower and they really explain where the center frequency is, where it would stay. And say, yeah, it will follow if you turn your sweep, it will follow it, or make little comments like that. But they're so used to doing this stuff, they just swing it like they're moving a mouse around. And yeah, but kind of fun learning this stuff. I used to monkey with TVs when I was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. So I use the red Sharpie to go across bad resistors. Then I use green or blue, whatever shows up the best for questionables or resistors that read lesser than they should, so I know they have to be lifted to properly check them. I'm going to disconnect this, hook that up through that. I don't think I get anything, even though I switched the function switch to IF. But I'm glad this thing is working for me at this point. It's from last year. I don't hardly use this anymore. Just for negative control grid voltage on 6L6s or whatever. Or watching sweep on stuff. On the tremolo on guitar amplifiers and stuff. I use it for stuff like that. Just low voltage stuff. I don't want to wipe it out. So this is the TV. Okay, this is the TV where I had the 6EM7 or whatever it is. Hold on. No, this ain't the TV. This ain't the TV. It's the other TV I'm working on. See, I haven't worked on TVs in about a year or so. I've been working on my shortwave radios I've been buying in case the big storm comes, so I have a way to listen to radios. Today's January 7th, 2023, Oranger Beginner's Corner. So this is my pretty good radio. I wish I had the other one, the one a little bit older than this. This one here has a little output shift that's weak as hell. It distorts really quick, and the other one has push-pull transistors in it. This one here works really good too, but obviously you don't have the band spread. But this is a pretty good radio. I paid about, I don't know, about 30, close to 40 bucks for it. The guy said it wasn't working, but I just had to switch the switch around. That's on the side here. So I think this is a pretty good, decent one. It's got CB. I've been buying this stuff in case we go into this big storm where the black swan comes. That's going to be fast and furious, according to Klaus Schwab's. So I made myself a miniature electrical grid, and those 100-watt panels are only worth about 70 to 80% in good sunlight, and also they're only about lesser than 4 amps. So it's like a trickle battery charger. So they're advertising them 100 watts, but it's not like a 100-watt Marshall you're gonna plug a guitar through with a full stack. You know, it's misleading. But this one here works pretty good. This one here is kind of tight. I was gonna work with this on the oscilloscope. This has come from the old place where I used to buy stuff for in the 80s and stuff. Northwest Radio, Duluth. That's where I used to buy stuff from. That's a very rare item. But I was going to hook this up, the primary and the secondary, and move the ferrite core up and down and see what it does. Never got that far. But I'm on it now. And here's my 2 meters. I got other 2 meter stuff. The hell's that called? What the hell's it called? Beifong. Beifong or some damn thing. So this is it. I learned something. I hope I'm on the correct trails here. Signing off. Oranger Beginner's Corner.